Hey everyone, welcome to my Deep Stone Crypt guide series. My name is Mactics, and I'm here to teach you all about the crypt. I also do Sherpa runs of the raid on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Mactics, so feel free to stop by at any time to see the raid run live or to try and win a raffle to come run the raid with us yourself. Okay, so let's get into the core mechanics of the raid. And when I say core mechanics, I mean mechanics that can be found in more than just one encounter. Mechanics that you're going to find yourself using throughout the entirety of the raid. So the best place to start is the most important mechanic of the entire raid, the 3 augments. The first of the 3 augments is the operator augment, or the red augment. This augment gives the player the ability to shoot certain objects in the raid in order to have some sort of special interaction with them, such as opening a door, bringing an elevator to another floor, or something of that nature. Shootable objects include keypads, which can be found in the first, second, and third encounter, replication orbs, which can be found in the second encounter, and traps, which can only be found in the fourth encounter. The second of the 3 augments is the scanner augment, or the yellow augment. This augment gives the player the ability to identify certain objects that need to be interacted with. And when I say interacted with, I mean be shot at, be used to deposit an object into, or something of that nature. Objects that need to be interacted with will be highlighted with a yellow glow. Identifiable objects include keypads, which are in the first encounter, Atrax replications, which are in the second encounter, and nuclear core depositories, which can be found in the third and fourth encounters. The third augment is the suppressor augment, or the blue augment. This augment gives the player the ability to stun an enemy by inflicting damage to them while in the vicinity of 3 separate security drones. Stunnable enemies include Taniks, which can be found in the third and fourth encounters. The next thing we need to talk about are Augmentation Terminals, which are terminals in the raid that can be used to pass augments to different rooms or between different players. All terminals in a given encounter are connected, so if you deposit an augment into a terminal, it will be available for pickup from any terminal in that encounter. Only one augment can be in the terminal at a time, and only one augment can be held by a player at any given time. Terminals are also disabled when any servitors are alive. To deposit an augment, simply walk up to the terminal while in possession of an augment and hold your interact button. Similarly, to take an augment from the terminal, walk up to it and hold the interact button while an augment is inside of the terminal. The next thing to talk about is operator keypads. These are keypads that must be shot by someone holding the operator augment to activate something in the raid. Typically to open a door, send an elevator up or down, or unlocking the nuclear cores in the third encounter. The next thing we got to talk about is the nuclear cores themselves. Nuclear cores are balls that will detonate if left unheld by a player for 10 seconds, which will wipe the entire raid. While holding a nuclear core, players are unable to shoot, sprint, or double jump. Players also gain stacks of radiation while holding a nuclear core, dying once they've reached 10 stacks of radiation. Stacks of radiation fall off slowly one by one while a core is not being held. A nuclear core can be taken away from a player by holding the interact button while next to them, similar to the Chalice of Light in Crota from Destiny 1. Nuclear cores must be deposited into the nuclear core depositories. So, what are the nuclear core depositories? Well, nuclear core depositories are boxes that the nuclear cores are set into. These boxes are offline by default, meaning that a core cannot be placed into them. You can turn the boxes online by stunning Taniks with the suppressor augment. Alright, well that is all of the core mechanics within the Deep Stone Crypt. My next couple of videos will be guides on the specific encounters and how the encounter flow is and what specifically you are supposed to do with all of these core mechanics. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.